What is going on, guys? We are at the Goodwill, and you know what's about to happen. So we are gonna see what is going on. What is going on, team? We are at the Goodwill, and today we're gonna shop for about 5 minutes, see how much money we can pick up to inspire you not to throw your junk away, but to start listening to stuff on eBay. Let's get it. So as always, guys, we're gonna start in the shoe department, and we are going to look for some pre-owned shoes you may have that may be good. I've never heard of Proline, but this looks like some muck boots, and these could be pretty decent. At $7, that's a Goodwill standard. Let's add that to the cart. Now, if you didn't know, pretty much everything you have in your house you can put on eBay. So on this channel, I've been showing you guys how we ended up going from making maybe a couple $100s a week to making over $40,000 in a year by taking pre-owned stuff and flipping it on eBay. So let's start with the shoes. We'll go see if we can find anything else. Now, one thing I have found, guys, is that even though women's shoes are selling more than men's shoes often sell way more on eBay than women's do, just because the shoe size are bigger, and I don't know, maybe they take better care of them, I'm not sure. But we're mainly going to be looking for some brands that everyone recognizes. So we're talking about Nike, Jordan, New Balance is a pretty good one, Asics, and Brooks. So those are about the 4 brands that we like looking. Is this Eddie Bauer? That is definitely not Eddie Bauer. Easy Sport. That's a cheap brand. Ooh, what are those? Let's see what these are right here. So look at this. These are a pair of Asics running shoes. I don't see the, oh, there's a price, $6. Now again, if these were men's shoes, we're gonna see how much these sell for. Let's just add these to the cart. But yeah. And you know, even though shoes may not be your forte, if you do find baby shoes that are Jordans, those normally sell really well. Look at these, are biking shoes. So I've never seen these. They mark these at $5.99. Zit Top, I've never heard of, but I have sold a few biking shoes in my day, so they're gonna get added to the cart. Let's see what we can get out of those guys right there. And that's about it for the shoes. Next place we like is the electronics is a wonderful place. Let's start in the back first, though. People don't know, pretty much the one thing I love about reselling, everything in your house can go up on eBay. Now, when you have to pay for it, obviously you got to be picky, but all of this stuff I would put up on eBay, period. So if you got any of these things, from paper shredders to I don't know what the thing is, the 5-disc changer and a DVD player. Look at this, Hamilton Beach. These things can do pretty well. We got Cuisinart here. We got lamps. We got Syncmaster TV. I've never seen that. That looks interesting. Here we go, cut glass. Is it cut glass lamp, guys? I always have tried to find a Waterford lamp because they are really expensive. And they normally have the little staple on them, but that looks like there's a big chunk of glass missing out of that, so don't want that one. So hold on. So here we've got some Ryobi. This is a Ryobi Charger, $5 for a 30 volt. That's a good one. And right next to it, got another one for $5. So we'll look that up. It looks like it's in pretty decent shape with no rust. That could be pretty promising. Now let's check this thing out, okay? So we've got alarm clock here. It's pretty neat. Tells me who it is and who it's made by. We'll add him to the electronic department. See how much we can get out of him. So as always, tons of brass lamps. And remember, I told you guys, if you can find the pairs, it's a lot easier to sell them when you got 2 or more than it is to just sell one for whatever reason. So if you've got any that look like this is a banker lamp. This one's been here for a while. Well, look at that. You've got 2. One here and one down there too. So if you've got those, you might want to put those up on eBay. But I actually sold a lamp that looked like this one here, but it had a really fancy knob. So like you see this one right here, it was really fancy, like a crystal or something. Ended up selling 2 of them for $140, and I got it for $10. So always stay on the lookout for brass lamps. If you've got any, make sure you put those up after you take good pictures of them. Got a walk. If you got one of those, you might want to look those up. The right brand can make you some money. V-Smile. I always like looking up little kid games. This doesn't come with anything. At $3, plus I don't know if it works. We'll probably end up leaving that for somebody else. As always, there are so many movies and DVDs that you could put on eBay for sale. If you've got stuff that's still sealed, obviously you can make a little bit more money than people who don't. So if you do got something that's sealed, make sure that you grab it. I'm actually gonna rush this. My kids might actually like that. It's brand new too. Let's see if we can find anything else. All right, so let's go ahead into the toys section and see if we can find any cool name brands that we like to buy. So the plus about buying toys from Goodwill is that there's a lot to choose from. The negative is obviously sometimes things are broken and busted, so you really don't get a good deal. But let's see if we can find some basic ones that we really like, some that stand out, either vintage stuff or Octonauts Play School. That's normally what I like to come up here and find. Nerf Guns, right? So we've got some of these guys here. These could be really nice if you got a big collection of these, especially the drums. If you got the drums, you might want to put those up on eBay. The really big ones anyway. I'm not really seeing anything that I'd personally buy, but let's check it out. We've got Soundwave, solid state. I think I looked up this last week. And then a bunch of home decor stuff. Now, you could really take your time and go through this. Obviously, I always stop over here, even though I really am out of my element with all of this stuff. But my wife one time found a $1,100 bowl. She bought it for $3, and I would have never found it. But it's always good to just check in the areas you don't know much about and look everything up, like these. Look at that. Let's look at these. Are these from the dollar store? I don't think so. Made in Thailand. And that says Wildwood Accents. And there's two of them. Are these quails? Ducks? Not really sure. We'll look those up. Ooh, we're just walking in. Look at these. Let's take these out. These may not last very long. It's not labeled on the bottom, so we got no idea who that is. All right, last aisle is the sporting goods, so we'll check that out before we head out of here. All right, and in the sporting section, we've got bowling balls for days. More bowling balls. Nice little scooter here. That's about it. If you got any old clubs too, man, you can sell this stuff, especially right now in this season. You can sell these really, really quickly on Facebook Marketplace. So if you got those, go ahead and take a picture and put them up. And my favorite is when they drop out new carts and they let you dig through them. Let's see what we got over here. Is this vintage? It's broken, whatever it is. That reduces the value. Ooh, here we go. Look at that. These might be the only winners for today. Please be $6. They are. Yep. All right, let's find the other one. Uh-oh. Is there another one? Oh, gosh. Oh, there it is. Oh. Boom. I'm pretty sure these are going to be the winners for today. These look barely worn. These are New Balances, like I said earlier. 840s, V4s. These are winners all day. I don't even have to look these up. So, all right, let's go ahead and dig through our pile and see what we're going to keep and obviously what we're going to put away. All right, so these are going to be the winners for today. We're going to drop $7 and look at that. They are selling right now for less than $53. So let's just guess that we'll probably sell these for $30 to $40. And since they're selling every day, literally, we should be able to make these a quick flip. And these are really good condition. So there you have it. If you've got a pair of New Balances, like I said, these are the 840s, even pre-owned. These are a sweet pair of shoes. So we ended up finding this alarm clock, and even though he's at $3, we could not find him selling. So obviously he'd be one that we're gonna put back. We ended up picking up these headphones here, and they are brand new. They're asking $15. So if you've got these lying around the house, ooh, you can put them up for just about that much money, believe it or not. However, because these are for $15, and ooh, look at that. That's not bad. $40, brand new, $35. I mean, that's actually not too bad. Now I won't buy it because at $15, you know, and then after shipping, I won't make much, but that's actually a really good one to put up on eBay. So I was really hoping this would be a score at $5 for a 30-minute charger. However, as you can see, they're not selling a ton this month, and when they are selling, they're really not selling for a ton of money. So unfortunately, we're gonna put this guy back. He won't be making the cut for us. But if you got one, you know, obviously that's about $10 that you could make by taking a picture. Put that up on eBay. Now, I couldn't find any Pro-Line muck boots anywhere. So if somebody's able to find these, you know, obviously you can put those up, but we don't waste time on stuff that we can't find, so they're going back. So these are some specialty Asics. I've never seen these before, but They're actually not selling too bad. Even the women's version is somewhere between 30 to 40, which isn't bad for a women's shoe, and even more if you got the really fancy one. Here's ours right here. So $24.09. I mean, $24 plus $9 shipping. That's not bad for $5. So would you drop $5 to make 10? Probably would, especially since they're selling often. And last but not least, the Zai top shoes. These I could not find anywhere, so they must be a generic racing shoe. These will be going back, but if you've got some, I guess it doesn't hurt to just put them up on eBay, see if you can make 20 bucks. All right, so we are wrapping it up for the day, and the winner was, boom, a pair of these. So we're gonna be able to put these on eBay. We got them for $7, and we're gonna put them up for about 40, 45 bucks and see what we can get. Now, just think, the equivalent of that in about 15 minutes worth of work, you know, is about $20. If you can replicate that 4 times a day, that's $100 a day. You got to put a little bit of gas money into it, but just put it up on eBay and it sells. So if you guys have any questions for us, make sure you leave it in the bio. You can do this. Don't throw your stuff away. And if you need a list of over 700 items, things you actually own right now that you can put on eBay and make money, go to the link in the description. You'll find a bunch of things like this and other things and brands that we sold last year that you own in your house right now that we used to make $40,000. Until then, my name's Nick. We'll see you on the flip side.